Shin-chan, it has been a while. A lot of you discovered my channel years ago through me talking about the English dubs of this fictional 5-year-old. Today, I come with info straight from Brian Lacey himself, the owner of Lacey Entertainment, which licensed the Vitello and Fuse dubs. I saw the info has already hit at least the dubbing database and Lost Media wiki, but doesn't have a source attached. So here's the source. I sent some questions to Tara Sands, who is best known for her dubbing roles at 4Kids, as she was going to interview Brian Lacey for 4Kids Flashback, a podcast she co-hosts, which all of you should go listen to after watching this video. Add this onto all the wikis as a source because nobody made it the f*** up. Now, I am only going to cover what Lacey told us. I know there is a way bigger picture to all of this, but I wanted to get the info out and properly sourced. In any case, since Shin-chan isn't a 4Kids show, I asked Tara Sands to send him some questions about Shin-chan separately, and thankfully she agreed to do so. Lacey came back with so many answers to questions sent by me and the Crayon Shin-chan English preservation/research fan server. One of the biggest being, why did the Vitello and Fuse dubs never air stateside? I said in my original Shin-chan video that the production staff is full of Americans. For goodness sake, the Vitello dub was recorded in Burbank by some pretty big names in animation voiceover. I surmised it came down to broadcasters not being okay with all the shots of Shin-nosuke's butt, and I was correct, but not in the way I figured. It all came down to unfortunate timing and a certain multi-billion-dollar corporation that has a mouse for a mascot that bought the Fox Kids block in 2001. Per Lacey, quote, Shin-chan was sold in the US. It was licensed to Fox Kids while the episodes were still being adapted into English. We fully anticipated that Shin-chan would be launching as a strip, and it would do very well. However, Disney acquired Fox Kids, and with that acquisition, Disney advised that they would never broadcast the program, maintaining that the series, quote, did not fit with the Disney programming image and strategy, unquote. As we all realize, a few years later, Disney acquired Marvel, hardly a library of high-end, non-violent intellectual content, unquote. This explanation extends to a question about why the dub used brand new scene transitions instead of the Japanese ones. Lacey answered it was due to quote-unquote clearance/broadcast standard problems, mostly regarding the US. One transition specifically, though, was given the green light by Fox Kids but was used by Disney as a reason to reject the show. The one of Shin-nosuke going left to right across the screen with his pants down. Quote, Disney specifically called this out as unacceptable content. We offered to use a visual edit such as a black cover-up so the backside would not be exposed, but Disney rejected that proposal, unquote. That all being said, the dub kept in a lot of questionable content even for an edited dub. So who was the target demographic? Lacey answered 11 to 14-year-olds, and that tracks. While it's known the Vitello and Fuse English dubs aired in the UK, Ireland, Australia, New Zealand, and Singapore, as well as subbed in Iceland and Israel, Lacey believes the dub also aired in Canada and South Africa. The Vitello and Fuse dubs were used as a base for many foreign dubs of the show, including the, Danish, Dutch, French, German, Greek, Italian, Polish, Portuguese, both European and Brazilian, and Latin American Spanish dubs. Lacey recalls the Hungarian, Serbian, and possibly the Croatian and Bulgarian dubs also using their English dubs as masters. Lacey expanded upon just how successful the show proved to be globally. Quote, the Shin-chan US adapted/dubbed episodes were hugely popular in many markets, including the Netherlands, Italy, Portugal, where the broadcaster actually elected to launch the series after Easter to avoid any parental complaints, and Germany, where the broadcaster acquired more than the 104 episodes originally adapted for the US and global markets, unquote. And one final burning question that he answered was, do you still have the episodes of both dubs in your possession? I'm sorry to report that he responded with, quote, we do not have these episodes in our possession, unquote. Many episodes are still lost media. Maybe one day the missing episodes will be unearthed. But sad to say, that day is not today. A special shout out to the Crayon Shin-chan English preservation/research fan server on Discord for sending some of the questions for Mr. Lacey to answer, including Coops, Tanu Kid, Looney Loiza, the Deactivator 595, and Root LM. And an extra special thank you to Tara Sands for sending the questions to Mr. Lacey. Let me know in the comments, in the alternate universe where the Vitello and Fuse dubs aired in the States, how successful do you think they would have been? And how much controversy do you think they would have caused? I've got more videos on the way, so stay tuned. Until next time, take care.